The simple answer is no. Mediation is not legally binding. The only thing that is legally binding is a family court order. And if you've been in the family courts, you'll probably know that the courts are reluctant to enforce their own orders. So what's the point anyway? Look, mediation is not legally binding. Mediation is an attempt to head off going to court. If you think mediation is expensive, wait until you're paying your solicitor. The point with mediation is that people are much nicer and more likely to stick to agreements if they've been agreed upon, rather than a judge saying, I'm ordering this whether you like it or not. But the thing is, mediation is not legally binding. That said, if you're going to go to court, you need to attempt mediation before the court will accept your application. Caveat, there are situations where a mediator will decide that mediation is not appropriate and you can bypass it if there's, say, domestic violence, if there's an emergency issue, that sort of thing. But mediation is not legally binding. If you go to mediation and you get an agreement with your ex-partner, you will get a memorandum of understanding. It's a document outlining everything you've agreed, and all being good, you can go off, follow the memorandum of understanding, and you can never step into court, never pay that solicitor a large amount of money, never pay those corrupt courts lots of money that'll thrive off your cash. But if your ex breaks the agreement and you go to court and you say, look, I had a memorandum of understanding, the ex is breaking it, the court will look at it, but it will not necessarily enforce it. It probably won't enforce it because your ex will probably say something to justify why the agreement they've made is now not applicable. It does show bad faith on their part, but don't expect anything real to happen off the back of your ex breaking mediation agreements. My experience, mediation almost never works. Because if one party has what they want, which is usually this case in a family law situation, they're not going to go to mediation, or they've got nothing to gain from mediation. Why would you go to mediation if you have everything you want? So it's a sad fact. But as I say, mediation is a legal requirement, except in certain exceptions, which I've already mentioned. Get to mediation, but at the same time, I would say fill your C100 in and get ready to go to court. That's a sad reality, but it's a good practical piece of advice. Don't hang around if that's you.